Hi, I'm Marilee Roberts from Trebor Style, and I want to thank you for joining us today. We're going to be talking about coral jewelry today, and we're here in Sarasota, Florida with a little bit of a tropical storm going on behind us. And my good friend Marcia Panucci, who has an incredible background in the fashion industry and the jewelry industry. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Marcia?
Well, first of all, Marilee, it's great to be here with
Thank
you,
you,
even on this rainy day, because we have all this beautiful jewelry in front of us to certainly make us quite happy. But my career began in the early 70s in Milan, Italy, and I would see the beautiful Milanese women walking around in their gorgeous, beautiful dresses, and of course the jewelry. The jewelry just blew you away. And I started talking to different designers. And the designers then got me involved in the fashion shows. So I was working the fashion shows in the back with some of the designers. One of the first designers I worked with was a very, very young Gianni Versace.
Oh, wow.
And of course, all backstage, it was speaking Italian, and they kept wondering if this Americana could keep up. And boy, I was really hustling back there. But that career and passion has led me to where we are today, and you and I have done many things together.
Many things together, and you know, ours is similar because I was over in Italy and fell in love with the jewelry and fell in love with the people and decided I needed to bring it here to the U.S. So that's exactly what I've done too.
Absolutely, and we've never regretted 1 minute of it, because as you look at these beautiful designs, this is gorgeous pieces.
Oh, and this coral jewelry is absolutely perfect for fall with all of the earth tones and all of the jewel tones that we're seeing in clothing this season. Don't you agree?
I agree, and you know, years ago, coral was actually considered a summer jewelry, but now it's a year-round, beautiful accessory that you can wear.
Absolutely, and it complements any skin tone. I really think that some people have shied away from coral because they don't think they can wear it. But especially the new jewelry we're going to talk about, the Sciacca coral, is a wonderful soft orange that really I think complements most skin tone.
I agree with you, and it totally gives an aura of warmth.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Sciacca coral because this is a fascinating story. And I work with a company called Rajola, and Dr. Rajola, his family's been in the business for over 4 centuries. So this goes way back, and he, as a little boy, used to work with his parents, and he'd see all this orange coral, and his parents kept saying Sciacca coral, and he kept thinking, what is this Sciacca coral, and why is this Sciacca coral so different than the other coral? It's much harder, it has a completely different color to it. So he started doing some research, and he really spent 4 years of his life. And he has written a book about the Sciacca coral, and every single piece of Sciacca coral comes with the book. And it's got an incredible history because this is a little city off of Sicily. And back in 1875, they found this huge reef of coral. What was unusual about the coral was already dead. They weren't harvesting live coral, they weren't killing the reef. This coral dates back, some of it, over 9,000 years. For centuries, as the volcanoes were, underground volcano was erupting in this area, it would petrify the coral. The heat would petrify the coral, the ash would cover the coral and preserve it. And it actually is petrified coral is really what it is. So you can call it environmentally friendly because it is already dead and they're not harvesting real coral. So if you have a chance to own a little bit of history, why not? Why not? Well, which one's your favorite? The one you're wearing.
The one I'm wearing. You know, this is such a marvelous piece. It can actually be a staple. It's not heavy. It looks heavy. It's a great big look, but it's definitely not heavy. And I've been wearing this now, and you may not get it off of me, but I've been wearing this for a considerable amount of hours before we've gone on the show here, and it's just so comfortable. And certainly you look at the earrings. And one of the things that is so prevalent here, you have such wonderful statement pieces. And one of the comments that I used to get from our customers, because we dealt with in the United States market from coast to coast, well, I'm too small and I can't wear big pieces. Oh yes, you can. You absolutely can. Because if you want to make a statement, if you want people to look at you when you walk into a room, you don't wear small. You wear a statement piece, and this bib is definitely a statement piece. So I would definitely say to anybody who wants to make a statement,
A staple.
This is it.
And you know, the nice thing about this collection is that some of it is a little bit more casual feel to it, yet it can go either way. And some of it is definitely, you know, a little more of a dressy evening feel to it. These beautiful rosettes that have all been hand carved out of the coral. Just a stunning piece, I think. As is this gray pearl, which is a little bit unusual, and then it's got the pink coral hand carved piece in the center of it, which is really fun and unique. But I love this one. I love the long piece, and I love the asymmetrical, you know, and the hand carved. Again, we've got the nice hand carved piece here.
And the
It's
length
really-
is absolutely perfect, but I have to show you one thing. Isn't this, as
that
they
great?
say, to die for? And this is a great piece, beautifully made, absolutely beautifully made. I happen to like tinkle tinkle when I wear. I like people to know I'm wearing something. But I can see this on a long chain. I can see it on a choker. And as an accessory, and a fun accessory, you can put it on your purse. So this is a great piece right here, and I might have to walk home with this one too. Yeah.
I might use it a key ring so I could find my keys in my purse.
Well, there they are.
Absolutely. Yeah, that is a great piece, and I love that one. And I do also want to point out a lot of our Mediterranean coral here. If you can see the difference in the color, the brighter red, you know, the stronger color that you'll see from the Sciacca coral, which has more of the orange tint to it. And we also have some beautiful long pendants. I mean, these are gorgeous with the onyx.
These are versatile pieces, and they're meant to be worn all year from day to night.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today, and thank you, Marcia, for
My
coming.
pleasure.
It's been a great pleasure having you here and talking about Italy again.
Yes.
Need to get some more tips from
Next
you.
time, the food.
And don't forget to stop at tradeborstyle.com, take a look at all of our coral and the other beautiful jewelry we have, and I wish you a continued passion for fashion.